Hi all, let's discuss the poem At the City Found by Vincent Sullivan. So he was a New Zealand poet and uh, he was the New Zealand Poet Laureate from 2013 till 2015. So this particular poem is written from the point of view of an employee of a city pound. A city pound is a place where these stray cats and dogs are put for a certain period until they are claimed by their owners or they are adopted or left unclaimed and later euthanized or killed. So in the first stanza, we can see that the city pound worker is saying that he is in charge of a cage or this particular pound, and he has got a register in which the list of dogs to be euthanized has been written. So the word roster means register. In the second stanza, he is describing the condition of the animals in this particular pound. So he's saying that some of them are disconsolate, which means they are hopeless, they are abandoned, and some has got recurrent symptoms or diseases, and some are incorrigible mud, which means they won't change. Their character will not change, and they cannot be loved or taken care by any other any human being. So they are put in this city pound to be euthanized. So these are the types of animals which are there in this pound, and there are a lot of reasons to euthanize these dogs. And in the third stanza, he's saying that some animals won't play along, or when their numbers up, or when it's time to kill some dogs, they won't make it easy for him. They won't play along. And he's saying that there are other clinics, other posh clinics just like this, where these dogs are euthanized. So they call themselves the Rainbow Bridge. It might be the name of these posh clinics, Rainbow Bridge. So there is a belief that when pets die, they go to pet heaven through the Rainbow Bridge. It is a belief. So these posh clinics might name themselves the Rainbow Bridge. And but actually what happens, there is the same thing that is happening in the government facilities as well. These posh clinics are also doing the same thing that this worker does. And these posh clinics, they give venison chew or meat, pig's ear to the pets to be killed as a final treat. And everything is professional in these posh clinics. Everything is professional and sophisticated. But even though they provide all these facilities, some animals, they won't go nicely. They will react, or they'll create chaos while euthanizing them. They will refuse to accept their fate. This can create an embarrassment for even the employees in front of their co-workers, as if they are not fit for the job. So the same thing that is happening in this particular pound is, this might be a government controlled city pound. So the same thing is going on both here and there. Even after the bag is zipped, or even after they are euthanized, or they are killed and zipped, even after they zip the body bag, the employee has got a feeling that the dog is communicating to him. And he feels that the dog might be communicating to him, or the dog that has been euthanized is saying that we are real as you. We both are real, and we breathe like you. We breathe like you, or we sniff the air just like you. At the end, when death comes, we are all alive. We won't accept the death. Just like human beings, we have the same feeling in the end, or in our last moments. All the living things in the world, towards the end of their life, they'll react the same. And he feels like the dog is asking him, will you accept your fate? So we can understand that this worker is also refusing to accept the fact that, like the dog, he has to go too. One day he will also die. His life will also end. So towards the end of one's life, whoever that is, whether it's an animal or a human being, they are all the same. They'll behave the same. Here, the lives of these dogs, these animals to be euthanized, are in the hands of these workers. They decide when these animals should die. Right. So, what if somebody else decides our death, or when we should die? So these thoughts will linger in the mind of these city pound workers while they euthanize these animals, or they take away the life of these animals as per the register. So we are all same. So this job is kind of traumatizing for these workers too. When they are about to kill these animals might refuse to go. And all these things happening while euthanizing an animal is creating some kind of trauma or a dilemma in minds of these workers. That was a short summary of the poem. Hope you understood. Thank you.